Mike, tell us kind of how you feel like your last 2 games have gone after getting kind of a slower start, being hurt for the season. How have your first couple games gone, do you think?
First 2 games, they gone somewhat well, not to my standard. I'm still trying to stride and grow and strive for how I know I could play, but I think it's gone okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
With Max going down the other day, Coach Rogers has talked about getting a little bit more out of guys like you and Darion, guys like that.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you, and do you feel like you're ready to kind of step up with that?
I mean, it means everything. It's next man up mentality. Yeah. If one soldier goes down, another man has to step up in this place. There should be no drop off at all. Yes, sir. But we're praying for Max and wishing a speedy recovery. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm curious about the impact of field position on you guys' defense so far. You guys, I want to say you guys are averaging your own 32 for a starting point on defense. In terms of starting drives there.
I understand.
Do you feel like how much of that has played a role in some of you guys' problems, or is it more just you guys executing?
I mean, football's a team sport. Just off that statistic alone that you said, of course that plays a role, but football's a team sport. At the end of the day, we have each other's back. So that's my 2 cents on that.
What have you really enjoyed so far about playing in this defense, particularly in the moments where you guys have had success and have been able to make an impact?
What I like playing about the defense, I mean, mostly everything. It's not too complex of a defense to understand. They have us moving around and stuff like that, and we're getting upfield and we're rushing too. So, yeah, I'm very content with the defense. Yes, sir.
Coach Rogers talked about Max's role in on-field communication, the things that he's able to spot. Have you talked to Max at all about what he's noticing and maybe filling that void and playing that role on the field? Oh,
absolutely. Yeah, we talk about that all the time. And that's just something we harp on in the D-line room in general with Coach Bibbs. It's all about communication and letting our guys know, the D-line, what's going on, so no man's left behind.
And then obviously, we already talked about the void with Max out, but just kind of what gives you confidence, and what does this room do well that you think you guys will continue to do well?
I feel like no line can really move with us. I feel like that's something that we do well. And what else? We got guys on the edge that are rushing, that have their heads on fire. So that's one thing we do well. We're going to push the pocket as well. So that's how I feel.
And then kind of a different type of question. I'm doing a story on Brock Dew, and obviously kind of matching up against him at some points throughout practice. What did you like about Brock, and what have you noticed about who he is as a person and teammate?
Oh, man, Brock. He's really one of the most special guys I've met here. A super smart guy, super cerebral. But as far as on the field, what I like about him is just his know-how and his stoutness. When you go against other centers, they're not as stout as Brock Dew, and I feel like that comes with experience and knowing the type of leverage you got to do on if he's a 2R or if he's a nose, which is usually how I go against him.